Hello everyone, welcome to Aerobatic, and in today's video we're going to be talking about micro helicopters, more specifically the Goosky S1. So if you're like me and you like flying 3D helicopters, you'll know one of the biggest problems about the big helicopters, such as your 600 and your 700 size helicopters, you need to find your very own allocated space, like a flying club or your own private field. Now, this isn't a big problem, but it is on a day like today where it's nice and sunny, but you can't get all the way down to the flying field. These small micro helicopters are absolutely fantastic for just taking down the local park, making sure that the area is clear, and as long as you've got a decent open space, these helicopters are pretty safe to fly because they do weigh under 250 grams. So they don't meet the requirements for the CAA, blah blah blah. But even having said that, these helicopters can still cause serious injury. So do be careful when using them. But these helicopters are so small and the energy in the blades is so little that if you were to hit like something like a person or something like that, it wouldn't cause a massive amount of damage. So yeah, always fly safe. But we're going to take a look at these micro helicopters, such as the Blade MCPX. We all know this one. This has been a fantastic little flybarless helicopter, and the Blade MCPX BL. That's the brushless version to the MCPX. But I've found a micro helicopter which blows all of these helicopters out of the water. Even this little T-Rex 250 behind me. Even that's not really a micro helicopter, but that is, small enough to fly at a very large open area like a park or something like that. The helicopter I've got for us today is a Goosky S1. And I picked this up a couple of days ago. I've been playing around with it. Absolutely fantastic model. But this just blows any of these micro RC helicopters out of the water. And I'm going to show you why. So this is the box that it comes in. I opted for the green one, and I also opted for the one with 2 batteries. So let's open up the box and see what is inside. Like you can see, those are the 3 colours that you can get. You can get the white, the green, and the bright pink. Now, having flown the green one in summertime, it is bright, very bright at the moment, and summertime, I might have opted for the white one. This white one looks like you can see it a lot better. But the green one's still very high visibility. It's just the same colour as a lot of the shrubbery and greenery at the moment. And there is our beautiful case that we get to keep everything nice. Now, I've saved, we've got a little bit of protective coating on this Goosky, and I've saved it for this video, so let's peel this off. Oh, so satisfying. Look at that, nice and shiny. If we open that up, move the BL out of the way, open it up, and you see that is what we get inside the package. We get our beautiful helicopter. We get instruction manual, which is a quick start guide, and basically this just tells you how to bind and everything. We've got 2 QR codes here. So this one is for the Goosky manual that you can download online. You don't really need it. This is enough information, but basically, yeah, if you're stuck with how to do things, just go and download the manual. And this is something I haven't tried yet. This is the app. So you basically download the app for either Google for an Android, or you can download it for iOS also. And you basically go download the app, and you can change the parameters of the helicopter at the flying field, which is fantastic. This is another little touch that came in the box, which I absolutely love. They give you a charge cable. So they don't give you a charger. They don't give you a transmitter. But what they do give you is the charge cable that you will need to charge your 2 2S batteries. And it's pretty simple. You just plug one into your balance lead, one into your power lead, plug the battery straight into there, and off you go. Just start charging the battery. These batteries are charging at around about 11 minutes. They're taking 11 to 12 minutes to charge. And at that 11-12 minutes, you'll get around about 2 minutes flight time. That's if you're doing 3D. I haven't just sort of hovered it around in normal mode. In normal mode, it does fly in very low head speed. So I imagine, this is just guesswork, but I imagine you'll get at least 4 or 5 minutes of runtime if you're just hovering around. But I like doing 3D, so I'm running the motor at full tilt all the time. And yeah, I'm only getting about 2 minutes flight time, which is fantastic because I've got 2 batteries. So I love the little charge cable that you get with it. This is the helicopter itself. So we'll put that to the one side and have a look at that in a second. And these are the batteries you get. So I've got two of these, 300 milliamp hour, 60C, 7.4 2S batteries. These just basically slide into the front of the model. They've got the little balance cable there, which you can use the same cable for charging. And yeah, it's just really simple. Plug straight into the helicopter jobby. So that is our box. Let's put that to one side and take a closer look at the model. So I love this little blade caddy. It's absolutely sweet. Everything about this helicopter is just sweet. Now, one of the main things about this helicopter, which I loved, which I've seen basically I've seen this helicopter at the club. Someone had the one at the club, and I said I have to get myself one of those because these BLs or the MCPX or even the T-Rex 250, if you've ever flown one of these before, you can be doing 3D, but then eventually once the battery starts to sag and dip, the voltage drops very, very quickly, and your tail just starts losing or authority, and the gyro just gives up after a while, and you'll do a maneuver and the tail loses it. This, I haven't been able to get the tail to lose at all at any point. And there we have it. Now, let's talk about binding. To bind this was one of the most simplest things ever. So basically, if you can see here in the front bit, we've got an S-Bus port, we've got a Spectrum port, and we've got a Futaba port. And you basically just take your satellite, which is here, down here at the back, take a satellite, plug that into your standard 6 or 7 channel receiver, which has got a satellite port. You bind with the model memory to the 6 channel receiver. Then you basically pull the bind plug out, power down the receiver, unplug your satellite from the receiver, and plug it straight into the middle port of the helicopter. And bish bash bosh, your transmitter is bound to the helicopter. And it was just unbelievably easy. I didn't have to look at a manual or anything. I just basically watched a little video on YouTube to tell me how to do it. Tried it for the first time, and it worked straight first time at the box, which is fantastic. So yeah, there's not a lot more to say. It is really, really simple model. It's really, really simple to set up. It's really, really simple to fly. But if you then want to try some serious 3D maneuvers with this thing, because it's so small, you can. I'm going to show you that you can do those maneuvers now. We'll take it for a little fly. I'll plug the battery in, and we'll give it a little hover, and then I'll give idle 2 a go, and basically full manual control, and we'll take this thing for a 3D.
It is, isn't it? That is dead close.